Hello everybody, this is Edward Lex, and we're back to Starbound, because I want to complete this game once and for all, on 100%. So, uh, the last time I had some difficulties with uploading, and, well, knowing what DTube is like, I gotta tell you, so yeah, not many probably seen this video. And if you haven't watched the first episode, please go and watch that one. And since, well, not many people watched it, I did not receive an answer to my question, so I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. And this is going to have to be mining, unfortunately. I hate mining in this game, but honestly, just completing this boss and getting one of the two possible good rewards is probably going to be worth it. Worth going back to it less time than I need to. I mean, this is the most fun boss we have in the game, so I kind of don't want to just leave it, like completing it several times and just going away from it. I would rather prefer to complete it several times, in different parts of my playthrough. But oh well. Today our mission is going to be to get, we need 20 of these and 20 of these, as well as some of these. I haven't counted, like 12 I think, maybe 11. Alright, current issue is I probably don't have enough coal. Yeah, that might be a problem. I mean, coal is easy to find, so just, you see, the reason I don't like to do all this in the early game is because your matter manipulator is so damn bad. Like, it's straight up bad. The last, update for matter manipulator makes it so much better, so infinitely much better. Well, whatever. Let's finally get to the game, because this time I actually plan to... Hello? This time I actually plan to finish the boss, the first boss. It's the best boss in the game, arguably, probably, but, well, to me, I don't really know any other boss in any kind of game that would be so unique, at least in terms of mechanics. So, first of all, you don't have to kill the boss to finish the dungeon and get what you want, which is extremely weird. Unfortunately, well, in the game you kind of forced to, but if you have some mod that allows you to teleport or something, you're not going to regret it. Like, seriously, you don't even have to kill the damn boss. It's... And you can damage the thing. You can't really do anything except for, running around and pressing the button here and there. Alright. I'm still not exactly too familiar with this video making thing, so I'm so sorry that I'm going to have to be just, focusing on the game, sometimes focusing on talking. It's something like a habit, so I don't have that habit yet, so we'll see what happens. And, oh, good thing, we found sand, the good sand. It's not guaranteed that you find this underground biome, so this will give us, I think, the next furnace or something. I remember we need glass for something. And if we get it in the first planet, it's kind of a nice little bonus. It's not something super mega cool, because the second planet can be desert, and deserts are full of this sand. But still, good to have. I still want to hear your reply to whether I should or shouldn't make volume of the game louder, because I still have no idea what you think about the sound quality here. I can't really improve it any further because, first of all, I'm recording it on a phone, and I mean it as the audio only. So yeah, I'm using my best microphone for this. It's not how I usually do things because, you know, I already have a microphone, and to compare it, it sounds like this. So yeah, this is how I sound with my basic microphone. It's not even looking in my direction, so like this. Yeah, so this is the same microphone I used to upload my first video about Minecraft 1 on YouTube. Well, what can I say? This one sucks. So yeah, let's go back to my proper microphone. My phone, surprisingly. I gotta tell you, it's a Samsung phone, and Samsungs are quite good when it comes to hardware. When it comes to software, they're total fucking garbage. I swear. I would rather buy some iPhone 5 with Linux on it. I mean, iPhone 1. Shit. What is iPhone 5? Are there any iPhone 5s in this world? I have no idea. And, well, I just know that the first iPhone had a problem with, like, charge and stuff, so bad battery. You know, it was the first of its kind, so no big deal, but yeah, I would rather have to constantly charge my phone rather than deal with all this bullshit that I currently have to deal with. So getting all this root access and all the other shit, it's really not the type of stuff I like. Also, surprisingly, this mine, once cleared, becomes the safest place on the planet because not a single thing will ever spawn there. Somehow. So, currently we're going deep down. I have no idea. Do we have enough core? Yeah, we have core fragments. So, the thing is, we will need not just 20 core fragments for the rest of the game, but something like 26 of sort. I don't remember, but the last upgrade for a furnace, which is required, is going to cost us these core fragments. Shit, I'm forgetting things as I'm talking about them. I also have to tell you about being calm, because being calm is not something I'm used to. I am generally a very calm person somehow, and I don't get angry, I don't throw my keyboard out of the window or something when something bad happens. And that's why I pretty much don't understand the idea behind the fun in Fortnite and other games like this. I like emotional stuff. You know, my entire channel is supposed to be emotional. But my problem is that, well, being emotional is kind of hard. As in, takes time, energy, but being actually like angry, being so angry to break things, it's not my thing. And so, despite all this, I am still extremely panicked one somehow. I panic a lot on different things for different reasons. And so I take some sort of meds, if you will. And these meds are, well, they're not exactly ideal, because they're not even meds, they're just tea. Yeah, it's some special calming tea or something. I have no idea if it works yet, but it's just been 4 days, so I hope I'm not going to experience any side effects like worse attention span or something. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't mind dying anyway, so yeah. I kind of want to leave because I have the game to make. But you know, death is not a bad thing on its own. So, as far as I can remember, we need more gold than silver, and we just need 20 silver for the rest of the game, so yeah, still collecting silver. Copper is going to be useful, but it's never been a bottleneck for me. I just, when I upgrade my matter manipulator, I just collect copper passively, like when I dig something more important, and I usually get enough of everything. But for now, let's just finish this shit once and for all. Oh, I think I killed it with a dart. The problem with darts is that you throw them a bit higher than you aim, so they kind of mess up my aim a lot. I don't claim to have perfect aim, nothing even close to this, but I just want to say that still having your aim constantly moving is not a great thing. You know, some people claim that the fun of games like this is when you learn things, when you make mistakes. To me, it's the opposite, because when I make mistakes, I constantly restart things. I try to have a different run where I make less mistakes and stuff. And just living with your choices, living with consequences, is not super appealing to me. Oh, static cell. It's, actually, no, it's not useful, man. I keep forgetting. I need... So, radioactive one. Heating one. Yeah, we don't have electrical planets in this world, so... Okay, radioactive EPP done. EPP stands for Environmental Protection Pack, and it's just, you know, to limit you from accessing harder planets. But to be honest, I found that you can easily, like, I can go right now to some fiery star and enjoy my life in volcanic planets, which are considered to be one of the hardest planets in the game, and I would be just fine. I'll be perfect. The problem is, my bottleneck, personally, is the armor, because in this game, armor doesn't give you just armor rating, it gives you damage buff, and damage is something, trust me, you're going to need a lot of. Further, like, in the top tier planets, things are going to be so powerful, even the top armor is not going to be giving you enough armor to survive the, you know, the environment. But by then we would have some sort of addition to our EPP pack. I'll show you when we get one. I mean, a decent one. So I'm thinking like passive damage buff or health regeneration is good enough. I'd even go with light sometimes, although these caves here, they don't have problems with, you know, being lit up. Wait a second, this is dark grass. Do we have enough? No. Oh, that's bad. These things give you glow fabric or something, glow matter, completely useless things, so I'm not going to collect them. There are still things in this game that you can collect, and they just serve no use at all. I don't know why they're here, but I have a suspicion that they might have been done to be used for something, but when release happened, you know the story with release. Yeah, so this might be the reason why there are things that just have generally no use. So if you don't know, when the game released, I mean before it released, in the beta, there was a lot of things, a lot of assets and stuff that were created by people who were never paid for their jobs. So when release happened, all that content was removed, and oh shit, it's acid actually. Shit, I forgot it exists. This is not going to be a big problem, but still it's not going to be pleasant either. Also, what I hate in vanilla is that there are different cobblestone textures, but you can only gather a single one of them, which is, yeah, this one. So it's just horrible if you're a builder. Also, this is exactly what I mean when I said we need a lot of cobblestone. I ran out of platforms. It's not workbench. This is it. When we get to the point where our matter manipulator becomes really, really powerful, we will have a shit ton of stone, especially if I'll ever try to build something. But for now, I'll just do this. So yeah, it's good to just have something like platforms all over the place so you can spam them. Spamming things, surprisingly, is pretty good for your survival. Alright, now let's explore this place. Yeah, for now I'm still going to collect furniture. I gotta tell you, we don't really need anything from these boxes. Maybe, you know, the basic stuff like upgrade models and things, but generally I'm just here for gold ore. We already have the best armor we can get, the only one we can get, the iron one, and well, I mean, there is nothing else we need, seriously. Now we just need some gold to complete a quest. I can't wait to get rid of these darts. Also, there are blocks that tend to be loose, and this green blob is also loose. So if I break something, this is what happens. Yeah. Sometimes it leads to your death, and my problem right now is that I can suffocate. If these blocks fall on my head, then yeah, there is a chance I can just die while trying to avoid it. While trying to get out of them. Also, this is slime. And that's what I was surprised to see acid, because yeah, usually you get slime in this case. Finding acid is actually something quite rare. We have so many creatures that we have to hunt. Man, this is not good. Boy, this is not good at all. This is so not good. Oh gosh. Also, you can't sell everything in this game. Like, you can get rid of it, but only certain things cost money, so unfortunately we have to deal with shit like, for example, not being able to sell tons of throwing weapons without, you know, just losing money or something. So I prefer to collect them, so one day I could just go hunting or something just purely on them. My only concern is that I don't remember if you can actually craft javelins. Javelins are going to be our next improvement instead of hunting spears. Well, hunting spears are going to be relative for quite a while. They deal a shit ton of damage, so yeah, I'm not getting rid of them easily. Oh, look how much gold I found. That's good. And some silver for the last time. I'm going to go directly to the end of the world, to the very bottom of it. There is nothing for us to do here. We will find a lot of iron, we will find a lot of core fragments, some diamonds, but I know a place where you can just farm diamonds, so it's absolutely not a big deal. Plus, diamonds are only useful if you want to bring some penguins to your crew. I don't really like penguins because, well, I prefer to, have your crew members more humanoid-like. Also, I'm not going to get any Steam achievements because it's not a Steam game. I mean, it's in Steam, but I don't have Steam. And generally, I think chucklefish don't really deserve money for stealing work from people, for forcing people to work for free. So yeah, no, I'm not supporting them. Besides, this game is, as you can see, it's still in beta. It's really unfinished. Oh, gold. I missed it. I imagine some of you watching actively, are going to be screaming at me, how didn't you see this? How didn't you see that? Trust me, bros, relax. If we're going to be missing something, it's not going to be a big deal because in this series we're going to get pretty much everything. Not in terms of items, but in terms of everything that has any sort of value. About food. What do we have as food? We have food. Okay. I keep forgetting that I have armor, so I still throw darts for things that I don't need to throw darts for. If you don't know, the only thing that matters is what weapon finishes the shot. Yeah, so if I throw a spear and then a dart, and the dart kills an enemy, then it's not going to be considered as hunted thing. So the only things I'm not going to be hunting are like big monsters that are randomly generated because they don't have action figures, so they are really useless. I can talk. I can't talk at all. So now we need more cobblestone, and this is going to take a while. I told you, boys. I told you. Grind. Oh, yeah. So, thing is, well, you all like traveling on different planets and all this. Well, I know this is something the game is proud of. We're going to have to stay on this planet for a while. I mean, this is like a tutorial planet with the simple addition of different enemies. So basically that means we can get a lot of, in terms of our collections going just from the first planet, and everything after that is not going to be that impactful, unfortunately. Well, on the good side is that, well, we can, at least, I don't know, talk about things while I get used to key bindings once again. Strange, I expected to find a loading lag, which often happens, which always happens, I should say, when you load to a surface level. It's because now there is lighting on the background and it takes a second to load, which oftentimes breaks like jumps and stuff, so unpleasant, I know. Do we go for actually, why did I return? I didn't check how much gold I had. Whew. We have enough. So that means we can now put things in our ship, and this is where things are going to be located for a very long time. It's not an ideal layout, but I found it to be quite useful. Mostly because you can't put a fridge in there, like a fridge without problems, because you have to remove lights then. And fridge is going to be an important thing. Wait a second. Oh, whew, I lost this thing. Alright, so, next. We need 10 of each to complete a course of training missions. And the first one of them is actually the hardest one, surprisingly. So how about we go there and just complete Elliot's tasks. It's been half an episode already, and I still haven't done anything, I feel. We just went mining and... I shouldn't be ranting about this. Whatever. I keep forgetting that I shouldn't be skipping things around, because for you it's probably going to be the first time you see all this. So yeah. So this one is the hardest one, because if you fail once, you're going to have to return a lot further back. Yeah, I like how you don't even have to do things for this first part. It makes you sound like, it makes it feel like this is nothing work. Like, it doesn't matter, but then this part happens and you're like, oh shit. So if I make a single mistake here... Yep, we're going back. Because this is what happens. So, I already counted it several times. I've replayed this thing, I tried to speedrun this thing, and my biggest... I usually do this. I usually do this first time. So yeah, my biggest problem is that you just can't do anything if you fail. Also, strangely enough, I believe one of my mods broke. God damn it! I'm so rusty in this game. I wonder if I managed to do it without deaths. Because I know you can just run past. Yeah, like this. Like this! I usually do it first try. I don't know what happened with me. It'll be fine though, it'll be fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Honestly, I'm not even used to having so much FPS in this area. 17 is like a lot. Alright. So the jump one is extremely simple. I'm not going to be trying to do one reckless thing I used to do back in the day, but... well... I only did it once and I succeeded, so... yeah. You can, technically, if you are extremely careful, you can go through there and immediately jump there. It's hard to do because this is much simpler. Yeah, I'm not doing this because I already failed many times in my first test, so... oh, and the last one is just no challenge at all. I don't know why they did it this way, but oh well. Alright, so, yeah, this is how it goes. If you have no armor, you can only transform twice. I can transform 3 times, as you can see. That's pretty much everything I can tell you about this place. It's just this boring, yes. So, I think we should go and handle the boss for now, maybe. I mean, the boss is going to give us several interesting things. Oh man, I don't have one single... Yeah, I need 8 for a spike sphere, so... I don't think I can find one though. Oh, it's going to be a lot of mining and I don't want to do mining things. So, now we're going to sell some things. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Do we have anything else to sell? Flares. We technically don't have... Yeah, we don't have these, but... So, the reason I don't use flares that often is because later on you'll get like shining swords and stuff, so it becomes just useless. So I think we are free to do something? Huh. We have so much meat, man, I don't want to go with so much meat. Let's actually go back for a second. I want to do this bullshit. Could be problematic. Because yes, in this game food can spoil, and this is not exactly good, you know. This one. Yeah, and this one. I hope it goes from left to right, from top to bottom. Yep, it does. That's good, that's good. What else can we make? Actually, I shouldn't be making things because cooking resets their spoilage, so that's kind of useful. Alright, I think it's time for the mission. Arceus mining facility, man, I love this place. The only thing I didn't do is sort out my weapons, because you're about to see just how powerful these things are. These spikes, hunting spears, for fuck's sake. Yeah, hunting spears are extremely powerful, surprisingly. And like, I mean, they are created from like logs and stones, and look at this. One shot, one kill. Oh, I wanted a double kill. Speaking of, it's a bad idea to walk in this place without a passive regeneration, because I often forget about healing items. Oh, I just realized my headphones went. My game crashed. So, we're doing this all over again. And, yeah, it's fine. We haven't gone that far, so not a problem. The reason I had to go to the menu and stuff is because I have a program that changes panning, you know, in my stereo headphones. Generally, my problem is that I have a headphone set and speakers, and these speakers are reversed for some reason, and I can't make them not reversed, so I had to download the software and get them to work this way. And I just realized that my sounds were reversed and I was hearing things from the left on my right and stuff, so... Alright. Iron hunting spears. Good. I don't remember, can you even craft these? Like, I know you can craft stone ones, but can you craft iron ones? We found a ranged weapon. A shit one, but still a ranged weapon. Which we already have a ranged weapon, so we don't even need that. Speaking of, I wanted to go through everything in this dungeon, so we're going to go down. Usually you'd go up, because that's the shorter way around. I need to eat a little. Mashed potato. No. We will read this later, so I'll just keep them to avoid, you know, wasting time, wasting space in my inventory. It's actually quite hard to play and talk and comment on things. Yeah, it's more work than you think, because you have to divide your attention, and this is not exactly easy, surprisingly. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm collecting these things, because I don't find any use in them, ever. They're just this useless, yeah. And so if we went on the left and not on the right, we would be, I mean, on the down. You know what I'm talking about. So basically, we would have found ourselves. For fuck's sake, we would have found ourselves in here. I don't know. Is it some sort of side effect from the tea I'm drinking, or is it just me not being able to talk anymore? I don't know. What is in here, I doubt we'll ever know, to be honest. Because I don't have the spike sphere, and honestly, we're going to go back here anyway, so not a big problem. The thing is, I could go there. I could craft enough ropes and everything, but the rope mechanic in this game is so damn dangerous. I legitimately suggest you to never even bother with it. Like, if you can use a rope, don't. You'll just die. And an exit for some reason. I don't know why it's here, but it's here. Enjoy. Do we eat this? Or do we eat something like this? Let's get some meat dumplings for now. I'm actually surprised to see just how much, how many hunting spears I'm using. But I mean, they're super cheap, so it's fine. It's fine. And now the big thing that we were meant to run away from, but it's so slow and it doesn't deal damage at all, it's just tanky. So let's just ignore it. We could deal with things like it later. It's also specifically targeting us. I don't know why or how or if it's made specifically, but as you can see, it just walks after us. I don't know why. Interesting. I don't really know about scripts of this particular map, but you're about to see just how dangerous it is. Ooh, 9 points of damage. Oh yeah, take your time killing me. I'll go get myself some tea. Yeah, and you can just do this. So the reason I wanted to go mining is because of this room. What is this? Oh, a shotgun. Oh, man. I'm just asking for a single rocket launcher. Is it this hard? Alright, now let's be OP and super ultra mega smart if we can. Oh, alright. So I'm just skipping the first part of the battle. I'm meant to, like, it was meant to start like this, but I'm basically skipping a lot, so yeah. I just realized we're not passively regenerating health. Oh shit. How did I survive this? I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. Shit. Alright, 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 alright. More health. Huh. Interesting. I am so rusty. I've never even thought I would be so rusty. But yeah, usually I prevent the spawn of these things and... that's it. And as you can see, no reward. Just pixels. And pixels are pretty useless in our case. So this is pretty much everything we could find in this dungeon, except for something in the future, I would say. We'll get back there because I didn't find any of the rewards I was looking for. So we're gonna go back there several times, it seems. But yeah, so since we're going to go back anyway, I'm going to sell all this loot. But first, I hope it was entertaining for you. Because this animation is actually quite terrible, objectively, I mean. It just takes your focus on several... It switches your focus several times, so you can't even look at it correctly. Anyway, what now? We need... yeah, it's... Here is the problem. The mode I'm so used to is the mod called Realistic Fuel Cost. As you can see, we have some shops opened. They're going to be opening as we unlock dungeons and complete them. Well, this is why. You just get 100 of these and that's it. I actually mean it. That is it. This is the last time we're ever going to go there for the sake of fuel and stuff. And now we're just going to immediately ignore everything and go to there. I forgot to fuel the ship actually. Oh man, I needed to buy 101 point of fuel, not 100. Oh. I swear I'm so rusty. Unfortunately, we would have to go back to our last planet, or we would have to find other planet. Something that would be good enough, I guess. Generally, we just need to hunt a lot of creatures. Ocean planets are not good for it, because they don't really have any creatures that we need to hunt. I mean, they have them, they just don't have enough of them. Now, moons have no atmosphere, but it's not going to be a problem to us, right? Just cause we can't breathe doesn't mean we can't dig a few things. And shit, I forgot. I didn't need these. I need the liquid specifically here. You know what? Fuck this. Let's just land on the ocean planet, and that's it. Finish with this bullshit. Look, I was meant to create the tungsten armor first. But now I'm going to jump immediately to the next tier and create titanium armor, which is not how the game intended. It's going to be risky, but if we don't encounter any big creatures, we will be fine. I usually do that every time, except I usually craft the breathing EPP first, but ignore that for now. Alright, I'm going to get a bit more coconuts because, you know, cooking. Actually, coconuts might be the best food in the game now that I think about it. You can make coconut drinks, and all you need for them is just coconuts. And coconuts, as you can see, they stuck, and they don't even stuck where the food is. So extremely compact. Yeah. Now, I still need to buy that piece of fuel, not oil. Oh, okay. Let's go back, buy this thing, and we might as well complete the mech tutorial quest. I'll try to go slow so you can read things through. Also, don't worry, I'll be showing you what these shops have later. We don't need them right now. Also, I consider Outpost to be like one of the best Starbound vanilla buildings. It has like several blocks, thick walls, and these pipes and everything. It just works. Oh yeah, before mech quest, right? We need to complete just one more token quest first. Also, should we eat a bit? Should we not? I mean, sure, we're going to start a farm extremely quickly on the ocean planet very soon. It's important, because cooking collection. Before you go jetting off and we're already in a different planet. This game. So now we have the scanning tool, which is the best flashlight in the game. I don't know why you need that information, but it's useful sometimes. Also, I can't aim for shit. Yeah. Greet me. This is me, the non-aimer. Of all these things here, I just need the light of all things. Like this square light, it's probably the best light source in the game that you can place. Okay, now this is done. Let's talk to you. Alright, I hope you read this well. Also, when you jump into a mech, you're going to lose the full belly buff. I don't know why it works, but it just works, so I didn't eat for this specific reason. I promised to go slow, so let's go slower. Also, on the left hand I have a shield, which is this thing. It's just a tutorial mech, I'm going to have a shittier one later. I mean, it's well made in terms that they really thought of the game design here, like, you know, giving people something strong at first and then taking that power away to show it like what to show players what powers are going to be like later. So, we have completed the tutorial quest, and now we need to find some Floran clues, except we're not going to find Floran clues immediately, as I need to get some armor. I'm not going to customize the thing, but I'm going to accept this quest as well. It's a bit more like long-term one, and I really have nothing to say about it. It's just a quest of go travel in and experience new content. I'm going to do it, I think, soon. Yeah, soon, because you'll see later. Actually, it's because all these new enemies, new things are going to give us rare materials for our crafting needs. I don't want to craft them all, so yeah. Alright. So, this is it. And this is it for today. Honestly, I feel like we haven't done anything at all. And like, I've played for an hour. Oh, also. Why did I go back? I got enough tech cards, so from now on, we're never going to deal with this absolute trash of a ball like this. This is the worst update here because everything else is the same but better, literally. So now I can stick to walls, like this. And so while we have time, let me show you something, some sort of a hidden thing that everybody knows of, but, well, since you're not a Starbound player, I assume you're not going to know about it, but just to let you know that, yes, indeed, there is something that is hidden in the outpost, except it's so meh. Also, you can die by falling off the edge. It's entirely possible. So, oh, my hardcore playthrough ended like this one time. So yeah, it takes a second to get there, but honestly, I don't even understand why it's here for. Like, it doesn't mean anything in this game. It's just it's not an Easter egg. It's an Easter egg for nothing. Maybe it's some deep lore kind of teaser for something in the future, but yeah. Some people suspect it's like main hero's father or something, or mother, or whatever you are. Yeah, definitely father. Sounds male. Also, this is the NPC with the most voice lines, I think, in the game. And that's it. This is it. This is the entire reason we went all the way here. Oh well, what can I say? Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we are going to get the titanium armor, and yeah, we're going to do a lot of mining, but all thanks to this. Oh, tungsten bar. Oh yeah, okay, maybe no, maybe not. All right, I'm going to get it in a different way. We're going to the desert now. I hope it's a desert and not dry grassland. They're extremely similar. Oh, it's a dry grassland. And nope. Nope. Don't make me regret my speedy options. This has to be a desert, right? It's not dry grassland. It's a desert. Is it? It is a desert. Yay! Finally. So we're going to go there first and mine things in the future. Then my job is to set up a farm on that ocean planet we landed near, and then we're going to pretty much finish with this. Where is it? Yeah, this. We're going to finish with upgrading the forge, make new armor set, get the floron clues. You know, this is how it goes for now, so it's still the fun part of the game. If you have any suggestions, write them down. I'll see if I can do something. Also, I should get rid of this. Alright, see you next time.